Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to From the Holler. My name is Missy, and today we're in the kitchen once again, as usual, my favorite place. And we have a pretty exciting little adventure we're going to be working on today. We are canning sliced green tomatoes. My tomato plants are completely done. We actually pulled most of them over the weekend to get ready for fall planting. We still are working on our fall garden. So we pulled tomato plants over the weekend, and we pulled the green tomatoes off of them before we just got rid of the plants themselves. So I have got several green tomatoes that I'm working with today, and I want to get them canned up. I don't want to waste them. I don't want them to go bad. So, and they may or may not ripen. I could put them in a paper bag and put them somewhere dark and cool and let them ripen over the next couple of weeks. But we do like our fried green tomatoes around here. So I have decided today's the day we're going to can up our green tomatoes. So let's get started on this adventure, y'all. First thing I gotta do is move my crock pot. I have got supper on for tonight. I've got a big old crock pot full of pinto beans going over here, and they are smelling amazing. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to make room over here. Got my jars. I'm going to be putting mine in these wide mouth half pint jars. That's about a good mess size for us. So, and I went ahead and washed my tomatoes again, and I took the stems off of them. I've just got them laying over here drying. So we're just going to see how many we get here. Let me grab my lemon juice and my canning salt sitting right there. Let me grab my lemon juice, and we'll go ahead and get that in at least a couple of the jars for right now. Alright, I've got my lemon juice out. Hey, don't knock it. I know. When you get used and abused as much as my lemon juice does. Now, you always want to use bottled lemon juice in canning, okay? Because the acidity is just right. And when you use fresh lemon juice, you can't really depend on that acidity, okay? Those differ. So, alright, I am going to put, I'm only going to do 3 for right now. And I have put a 1/4 teaspoon of canning salt into my jars. And now I'm going to put 1/2 tablespoon of lemon juice. If you are doing pints, you'll want to use a whole tablespoon. Oop. I'm also making a mess with my lemon juice. There we go. Salt is optional. You don't have to put the salt in. Okay? I choose to. Let me grab a paper towel here and clean that lemon juice up. And now, grab my debubbler. Now we're just going to start slicing these up. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come down and I'm going to take that core, okay? And there's not really much there. I mean, it's not developed, you know. They're green tomatoes. And then I want to slice them about a 1/4 inch thick. And I think, oop, that one did not. So I'm going to have to pick this one up. Y'all, I'm really bad about getting my fingers in the way. So if you want to see, that's about the thickness I'm doing mine. That's about where we like them. And I want to get as much of this tomato off of here as I possibly can. I think these are going to fit perfect into those jars right there. All right. So I'm going to bring a jar up here. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to layer them in there. Okay. So there's one serving. That's plenty for Paps and I. If you want more, then please feel free to do pints. Or if you want quarts, because you have a big family, do quarts. But I wanted to do, and honestly, I started to say I wanted to do the wide mouth for a specific reason. But here's the deal. I have got some small tomatoes over here, okay? These are not real big. And these would probably be just fine in a regular mouth jar. Probably. There we go. That's what I'm doing. Okay. And I may, let's see, let's find one of these little ones over here. I'll go ahead and slice it up. And we will stick it down around the sides. Hey, these eat just as good as the big ones do, y'all. Okay? Don't knock it till you've tried it. There we go. And I'll just stick these right down in there. And right there. We want to have a 1/2 inch head space. Alright, we'll put that one back. We want to have a 1/2 inch head space, okay, which I think we are going to be good on right there. And then I'm just going to continue slicing these up and getting these put in the jars. And then we will move on to the next step. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, we've got our tomatoes cut up. I'm going to move this over here. Knife over here. I didn't use this one because it's so small and it's got a yuck in it and y'all are crooked. Oh yeah, that didn't help any. There we go. So now we are moving on. We'll move my towel. Now we're moving on to our next step. And I have got a pot of boiling water here. And I'm going to grab my dipper. And we are just going to add the water into here. We want a 1/2 inch head space. So we are just going to add some water into here. It's not going to take a whole lot. Alright. We're going to debubble as usual, because we've got these stacked in here. And then 1/2 inch. Lord, I can't see. There we go. We could actually use just a drop more water, just a skosh more water. There we go. We'll clean off our rims. Y'all know the deal. We do this every time. Y'all, I have started working on getting all of my canning recipes into one playlist. So if you're looking for something and you can't find it, please let me know. I forgot to, I had regular mouth lids out and not wide mouth. So let's get these on. Finger tight. These will go over here to our electric canner. I am using my digital electric canner. It is a carry canner. If you are new and you've not seen any of my videos using my electric canner, that's almost, it's predominantly what I use. There are instances where I do pull my big water bath canner out, but I have a glass top stove and I just prefer not to chance it. All right, we need just, again, a driblet of water. There we go. You cannot water bath quarts in my electric canner. So if I have any quarts that I water bath, then I have to do it in my big water bath canner on the stovetop. I don't know why I have so much trouble putting my lids on, but I do. It's like a Monday around here. We just want the lid fingertip tight, okay? Otherwise, if it's too tight, then the air can't escape and you will wind up with either a buckled lid or possibly an exploded jar. You don't want that. You don't want that. So I'm just going to continue to work. These are going to go in the water bath canner for 40 minutes. I know they're half pints. I understand that. But I am going to do them at 40 minutes, which is the amount of time for pints. I am going to be on the safe side with that. A lot of people do not, and after a while, this thing right here, this magnet, it doesn't pick up good with your lids. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. But anyway, I'm going to be on the safe side. There's not many people out here that's going to be canning half pints of these. So, but again, they are a good size for us to have a mess of fried green tomatoes. So that's what I'm using. We don't eat these too often. I got a little bit too much water in there. We'll take some of that out. There we go. There we go. Perfect. These will be real good. Have the taste of summer all winter long. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. All right, y'all. So this is my last little jar. I'm going to go ahead and get this put in the canner, get it going. I have shown how to use the canner in pretty much most of my videos. So if you've missed that, you can go check those videos out. And I will try to remember to link those down below. Okay? So I'm going to get this done. So our tomatoes are done. So we are going to open this up very carefully because they are very hot. And we are just going to take our handy dandy, whoops, little tool here.
Our handy dandy little tool.
And we have help over here. And we're going to see if we can get down in here. And I may have to put the camera down in order to do this. And I am. So give me just a second. Okay, so we're going to get these out. We'll show y'all. Look how pretty. And I forgot to put my vinegar in here. So I do have a little bit of buildup on them, but that is easily washed off. And I apologize for it being so dark, but y'all know how my kitchen is. So there's that. All right, there is our fried green tomatoes. There is our green tomatoes. We just sliced them up. They're in there. They're ready for frying. And we're just going to leave them sitting here on the counter for 12 to 24 hours. And then we'll make sure that all the lids have sealed and they go on the shelves in the pantry. Y'all, thank you all for being here. We truly appreciate each and every one of you that takes time out of your day to watch our little video and hit that like button and the subscribe button and comments. We love every little bit of it. And Aiden and I both take time to sit down and read the comments. And we always try to comment back. So if you get a chance, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment below. We would love to chat with y'all. It's always a real blessing when we get to do that. And little man just loves it. So thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. I hope that each and every one of you are blessed to the maximum. And we love each and every one of you. And we truly mean that. So we will see you all tomorrow. And be blessed. Bye, y'all.